Why do human brains look so weird? This question has confused scientists for centuries. If this question was answered, it would end all wars, solve world hunger, and make me the next president of every country ever. Today, I intend to answer this impossible question. My name is Winnick McAvoy, and welcome to Big Brain Corporation's BBC for short. So, if you've seen the last video, you probably remember that I died, unless you have the memory of a woodchuck. So, you might be thinking, how can I possibly be alive? Well, tiny brained individual, it's simple. I got tired of being dead, so with the help of my employees, I started a zombie apocalypse. So now I'm alive again, despite the minor side effect of wanting to eat your brain. But even my newfound hunger for brains pales in comparison to my everlasting thirst for science, and I had the perfect idea for my next experiment. So, this is a brain. When I realized this is what my snack for the foreseeable future looked like, I was shocked. Look at this organ. It's so wrinkly and strange. And yes, my mindless viewer, your brain looks exactly like that too. How do I know? Well, I secretly hid in your closet last night and took a bite out of it. Thanks to my incredible intelligence, my brain is completely smooth and free of those disgusting wrinkles. So, why do these less intelligent humans have weird wrinkles in their brain? That is the question I set out to answer. So, while I was traveling the world in search for answers to the question, I found out about some kind of brain eating amoeba. These creatures are commonly found in water and like to eat brains, or something. So, obviously, this causes a big problem. I am the only one around here who is allowed to eat brains, so I deployed countless liters of extremely deadly toxins into every single body of water on Earth in order to destroy the population of these wicked brain eaters. That should get rid of the competition, and most other sea life as well, but that's not relevant. Eventually, I found out about another interesting creature. This is a jellyfish. It has no brain, making it almost as tiny brained as you. Since the jellyfish has no brain, it presumably also does not have the gross brain wrinkles. And since the wrinkles are a sign of extreme stupidity, this fish is clearly extremely intelligent. Not as intelligent as me, though. I knew I had to make use of this, so I fired a few of my employees and replaced them with jellyfish. They haven't done much yet, but I'm sure they'll start giving me amazing experiment ideas soon enough. While I was kidnapped in the jellyfish, completely legally of course, I was arrested for tax evasion. Now I don't know what a tax is, but apparently I am so genius that I was able to evade it without even thinking about it. Sadly, these police officers seemed a little jealous of my skill. To survive the situation, I simply turned them into zombies. Maybe this brain eating thing wasn't so bad after all. While I was thinking about the problem, I came to the conclusion that eating brains is kind of unhealthy because they contain a lot of negative thoughts and depressions, and eating them would make me sad. As we all know, I am too important to be sad, so I had to stop eating brains. Since the only brainless creature that I could think of was the jellyfish, I decided to eat my new employees. That kind of hurt my tongue for some reason, but I have no idea why. My first grade teacher never talked about these jellyfish. What even is our education system these days? So this seemed like a dead end. Even after investigating the amoebas and the jellyfish and learning a lot of useful information, none of it answers our question. But then, I had the most genius realization of my career. I had failed to exterminate the amoebas. They are the ones causing the wrinkles with their evil brain eating powers. So I knew what I had to do. I decided to go on a mission. And what's my mission, you may ask? Well, I am planning to eat every single brain of every single human on Earth to save them from the evil amoebas. After all, a brain can't be wrinkly if it doesn't exist. But then, some of my employees curbed me from my zombified taste, which made me dislike the taste of brains. I immediately fired them for ruining my plans, but fortunately, I had another idea. I flew into space and saw this kangaroo that I had sent here a while ago. I took a quick look at the kangaroo's brain and saw that it had wrinkles. Since amoebas presumably don't live in space, this kangaroo can't be infected by the evil amoebas. Therefore, the wrinkliness has to be caused by something else, something even more sinister. And then I noticed a big glowing ball that was floating before me in space. Now, I had never seen this ball before, but it looked scary, so I quickly realized that the ball is the thing that is causing all the wrinkling. With no time to waste, I flew to the ball to fight it to save humanity from this curse. Now, fortunately, my scientists created a machine that fuses particles together to create another version of myself, essentially reviving me as a clone. Whatever, the original Sonic was stupid anyway. I am way smarter. Apparently, the cloning machine thingy also created some kind of a failed clone of me. I'm sure that won't be a problem though. I've got to focus on the experiment. Speaking of the experiment, at least now I have an answer. The disgusting wrinkles are caused by this big scary glowy ball that is watching us constantly. Perhaps in a future video I will figure out how to destroy this terrifying creature. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this brilliantly intelligent video. Make sure to like and subscribe or you'll be disintegrated by a scary glowing ball. And stay tuned for more amazing experiments from the big brain corporations, BBC for short. Thank you for listening.